Okay, you guys. So let's all join our friends at home and lie down on our backs. I have the AirPod in, so if I'm like not talking loud enough, or I'm screaming at you or whatever, just tell me. I'm still getting used to teaching like this. I think it's better for them. Any comfortable position with your arms and your legs. There's Julie is here and Barb and Bob, so I feel like the gang's all here. So just start to check in with your body. Hopefully you picked a good spot on the grass if you're on the grass. If you never need to move, of course, feel free. The sun comes out and all that jazz. This is like such a perfect morning to be here. Start to breathe a little deeper, a little fuller. Just really soaking in the inhales and the exhales. Couple more breaths. If you want to change the position of your arms or your legs, please do so. Take one more nice big deep inhale. Equally big exhale, let it go, maybe out the mouth. And then gather your knees in, give them a squeeze. Just take some movement through the hip joint, draw some circles with your knees. You can go in opposite directions or take them around in the same direction. And then reverse if you haven't already. When you're feeling about even, draw the knees together, stretch both legs up toward the sky. Point and flex your feet a couple times. Circle the ankles around. Go in both directions, of course. And then from here, bend your right knee in toward your chest and stretch your left leg long on your mat. And just give that right knee a nice little squeeze, maybe clasping on in front of the shin, drawing it closer and a little to the right. Just check in with the left leg, make sure it's still active, quadriceps engaged and toes facing up rather than to the left. And then keeping that nice strength in the left leg, the extended leg, stretch the right leg up to the sky. And just be here for a couple of breaths. Hold on where it's comfortable for you. So whether that's above or below the knee or using some kind of strap around your foot. Think of the tailbone lengthening down towards your left heel and your right hip moving down and forward toward me or toward the front of your mat if you're on Zoom, I guess. And then take that right leg into half happy baby. Bending the right knee, reaching for the outside edge of the right foot, trying to have the right elbow to the inside of the right knee. And then finding that push and pull. So it's almost 4 directions. It's foot into hand, hand into foot. And then the toes are moving back, but the heels moving forward all at the same time. And if you feel like you needed to bend your left knee at any point, you could bend your left knee for stability. And then everybody bend your left knee, place the sole of your left foot on the mat, take your right leg into figure 4 shape, and we'll just intensify the hip opener with thread the needle, flex the right foot, press the right knee forward, hug the left thigh towards you, and at the same time, press it back into your hands. Stay here just for a couple more breaths. Again, just rooting the tailbone down, trying to keep the shoulders away from the ears, no crunching. Take one more breath in. And exhale, release all of this. Just stretch both legs long, stretch both arms overhead. Take a big breath in, stretch. And exhale. And come to side 2. Hug your left knee in. And again, just start by just hugging it in tight, giving it a squeeze, lengthening through the right leg, checking out the right toes and making sure that they're still active, like you could stand up on that right foot. And then bring the right knee back a little more towards center if you took it off to the left, and stretch it up, leg up to the sky. And just as straight as it wants to go at this point in the morning. Lengthen through that top leg, lengthen through the bottom leg. Tailbone toward the right heel, left hip down and forward. Keep breathing. Find your half happy baby. Bend the left knee. Reach inside of the leg for the outside of the foot. And again, you can keep the right leg extended if it feels good. If it feels more stable to bend it, you can bend it now. So it's like the left foot is standing on the ceiling and it's trying to glide forward and back without really moving. And take one more breath in. And then exhale, bend your right knee. Find your figure 4. Set it up first and then thread or don't thread. I think most of us probably like to thread. Keep flexing the left foot and pressing the left knee, the outside of the left knee toward the front of the room. I don't know why I say room. Well, I guess at home you're in rooms. It's pretty spacious out here. Good. Take one more breath in. Really press that knee forward. Feel it in the left hip. And then exhale, release, hug both knees in and make your way up to a seat. So you can take a few easy rolls up and down. You can roll off to the side. And we'll all meet just in a comfortable seat, crisscross or heel, torso, whatever sounds good. This weather, right, you guys? It's like every day is a new surprise. Sit up nice and tall. Just bring your hands to your heart and we'll take a few rounds of breath here. We'll circle the arms just to get some movement in. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, your hands to your heart. This time, reach up. Clasp your fingers, flip your palms. Take a big stretch up, draw your belly back and in, and then take a twist with your torso to your right. I'll try to go the same way as you for as long as I can. Again, my mirroring skills, not so good after 5 months. And then from here, once you've twisted to your right, release your left hand to your right knee, take your right fingers behind your back, Inhale, sit up tall. Hopefully I'm not confusing the people at home. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. One more time, full round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Take an inhale and exhale. Come back to center. Switch the cross of your legs, just kind of for the heck of it, but also just because we always probably roll to seated the same way, or I do. Inhale, reach up. Clasp your fingers, flip your palms, reach long and tall, draw your rib cage in, and then twist to your left. And then once you get as far to your left as you can, release the arms, take the right hand to the left knee, the left fingers behind you. Inhale, sit up taller, and exhale, twist. So usually I do right side and then left side, so that's a clue. Inhale, and exhale. Just in case I mess up the mirroring. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale here. Exhale, come back to center and come up onto your feet. I already have so much grass on my mat and I haven't even barely done anything. It's not windy or anything. Okay, so find Tadasana, feet hip distance and parallel. Take a quick peek down. Do your best to root evenly through your feet. I know us here at the park, it's kind of, not the most even surface that we're standing on. Drop your hands down by your sides. Turn your palms forward, externally rotating your arms. Half Surya A. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, so again, just like that. Inhale, big reach up, engage through your core. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen from hip to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise, reach up. Same core engagement. Exhale, hands to heart. One more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in, step back to plank. So place your hands by your feet, step your legs back, find plank pose, top of a push-up. Shoulders are over the wrists, fingers are spread. Squeezing toward the inner edges of your hands, rolling your upper arms back. Belly and low ribs in, head and neck long. Good thing I put on my sunscreen this morning. Good. And then just gently set your knees down, come to a tabletop shape. Who picked this sunny spot? No, I'm just kidding. Inhale, cat cow. Ah. Exhale, yeah, I thought it would be you first, not me. Rounded. Inhale. And exhale. Take two more nice big cat cows. Inhale, arch your spine, lift your tail. Exhale, round in. One more, inhale. And exhale. And then come back to a neutral spine, tuck your toes, shift your shoulders back over your wrists if they moved, and then hover your knees just a couple inches off the mat. Find that same engagement in the arms we talked about in the full plank, squeezing thumb to thumb, wrapping upper arms back, belly in. Take one more breath in. Exhale to your down dog. Lift it all the way up and back. And then take a moment in your downward facing dog, pedal, shift side to side. Yeah, I like that. You could turn your neck a little side to side, take what you need. And then from here, inhale up to the toes, bend your knees, look forward, step, step, or hop to the top of your space. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Surya A, inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, place your hands, step it back to plank. Inhale, shift to tippy toes, and then exhale, lower all the way to your belly. So everybody land it. Release the tops of your feet. Take your fingers as wide as your mat. Inhale, take a big wide cobra. Sorry if you have to touch grass. Exhale, lower. Inhale, wide cobra, shoulders back, part open. Exhale, down. Press into the tops of your feet. Inhale. We talked last week about how I'm such a nature girl. Lower. Inhale. Can we do this at the Four Seasons? No, just kidding. Okay, lower. Place your hands flat alongside your rib cage. Tuck your toes. Either come to all fours or straight up to plank and downward facing dog. Good. Take a couple extra breaths in this down dog. Really press forward through your fingers. Lift and spread through your sit bones. Next, inhale, come up on your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Step, step, or lightly hop to the top of your space. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, again, inhale, just with a different cobra variation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands, just step back to plank. We'll have time for jumping later if you want it. Lower to chaturanga and then all the way to your belly. Release, you don't have to necessarily release your forehead to the mat, but drop your head, take your hands behind your head. Point your elbows out to the sides like you were gonna do a crunch or something. And then inhale, lift your torso, lift your feet, lead with your elbows, and exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift, draw your belly in, lift your shoulders. Exhale, lower. Just two more. Inhale and exhale. One more, lift and lower. Plant your hands. Again, find your way back to down dog, what works for you. Take a couple breaths. Inhale, come up on your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or lightly hop to the top of your space. Well, it's only 9:24. I still have an hour. So okay, I don't know how long my sunblock 30 lasts. Do you want me to try to let you know if I know when it's time? Okay. Bring your hands to your heart. Find your way to Tadasana. There we go. Okay. Inhale. I promise you'll get a lot done by 10. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. One more time, back through your vinyasa your way. No funky cobras. Take one nice big normal cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, shift toward plank. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot forward, set your left knee down. Anjaneyasana, stretch your arms to the sky. Just sink a little forward off of your left kneecap. Reach long through the sides of your body, maybe slightly back. For 4, 3, 2. I love looking up into the trees though. 1, take an inhale. Yeah, exhale, hands to the mat, Ardha Hanuman. Peel your right toes back. Lengthen your torso over your right thigh and fold in. Keep hugging that right hip down and back, lengthening through your spine. Saying good morning to your right hamstring. We did a little on our backs, but this is more. And then inhale, shift forward into a lunge. Step your left foot up to meet your right. So you're in Uttanasana at the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, clasp behind your back. Inhale, lengthen, lean a little back. Exhale, forward fold with the clasp. Draw your knuckles up and over your head. Bend your knees any amount. Shift a little more weight toward the front of your feet. Stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step or float it back through a vinyasa. Take your time. Knees can come down for chaturanga for sure. And we'll meet at down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, draw your knee in toward your nose. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, right knee down, Anjaneyasana on your inhale. So you're sinking forward as you're leaning back. Draw your low ribs and belly in. One more inhale. Exhale, your hands to the mat. Peel your left toes back, adjust as necessary, right? You might need to wiggle your heel forward or your knee back. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman, fold in. Keep pulling your left toes back. Draw your belly in. Soften your shoulders down. Inhale, look forward. Shift back into a lunge. Step your right foot up to meet your left. Inhale to lengthen. The dead bug right in front of me. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. I know, it's nature. I know. Okay, chair pose. Feet either hip distance and parallel or let your big toes touch. You said it was okay. Sit low, reach high. Take your butt back. Park bench pose. Draw your belly in. Take one more breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step or float it back. Chaturanga, hug your elbows in. Pull your heart forward. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Soften your shoulders. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step forward, high lunge this time. Keep your left knee lifted. Keep your left thigh high. We'll take a twist to the right. Right arm up to the sky. Good. Keep just leaning back. Hug your right hip back. Lift your left thigh high. Give yourself enough space with your left hand that you can lean back. Inhale, stretch your top arm up and over your ear. Exhale, let the right hand come down and then just straighten out through the right leg. So you keep a decent amount of space between the legs. If you want to set your back heel flat, you can. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale again here, forehead to shin. So a long version of pyramid pose. Make sure the inside edge of your right foot stays down at the same time that you're pulling your right hip back. I know I have my right foot forward and it looks funny to you guys. From here, inhale, lengthen your spine and then crawl towards your left. So come to a wide leg forward fold facing your left. This is my left, but I know that's your left. Good. And then from here, place your right hand down underneath your face and twist open towards your left. So left arm's going to go up to the sky. Good. Try to center your hips. Try to draw your belly in. Stay for 4. This one I feel like the hair pocket fall out. 3, 2, 1. Crawl back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Bring your hands to your hips, point your elbows to the sky, and rise up. So you're facing the left side of your mat. Turn your right foot forward. Come to warrior 2. Bend your right knee. Track your right knee open. Move your left thigh back. Extend through your arms. Try to judge if your torso is over your hips or did it move forward. Can you bring it back over your hips? Can you sit a little deeper? Stay here for a couple of breaths. Maybe close your eyes. Refind your center. Inhale, hinge forward. Parsvakonasana. You can go right forearm to thigh, left arm up or up and over. You could bring your right hand to the mat or a block inside or outside of your right ankle. Okay, nice, good, you guys. Keep scooping the right side of your butt under, moving your left thigh back. Reach long from the outside edge of your left foot out through your left fingers. Take one more breath in and exhale, release, flow through a vinyasa, step back to plank, lower chaturanga, inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step way forward by your left thumb. Come into a nice lunge, set it up, square your hips, and then twist open to your left. So you're pulling your left hip back, you're lifting your right thigh high. Make sure you have your right hand enough to the right where you can really roll your right shoulder back and open up. Keep drawing the belly button in. Inhale, stretch your top arm up and over your ear. You get even longer. And on an exhale, release the left hand to the mat, straighten out through the left leg. Make any adjustments you need. I know we don't all really have blocks. You could, if you had blocks, you could have hands on blocks. Hold your forehead towards your shin. Hug your elbows in to help move your shoulders back. And then inhale to find length in your spine. Start to crawl your fingers toward your right. So you're back in that wide leg forward fold. And then we'll twist open to the right. Set it up the same way. Bring your left palm underneath your face. Inhale your right arm open. Find that big twist. Keep sending your inner thighs back. Tipping your weight forward. Stay for 4, 3, sorry for the view to the people at home, 2, 1, release that right hand down. Inhale, lengthen and engage your core. Bring your hands to your hips, press into your feet, rise. Ooh, it's a party coming over here. Can you guys see the party? Okay, turn your left foot forward, find your warrior 2. So take an eyeball down that your left heel roughly lines up with the arch of your right foot. Extend your arms, bend your left knee, and then settle into warrior 2. So a familiar shape. Keep moving your right thigh back, pressing your left knee open. We'll stay for a couple breaths since we did on the first side. I guess they have the right idea if they're having a party to start early. I think they're taking one lady's taking our class over there. Inhale, hinge forward, find your side angle. You can go forearm to thigh, right? Handstand right now, okay. Reach your top arm up and over, just get long. So as you're rooting down through the pinky edge, mine's all wobbly, but of your right foot, reach out through your right arm, twist open, lean back. Stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, just release into a lunge facing forward. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot and step your right foot up to meet your left. I love the sound effects. Okay, inhale, exhale. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, so tree pose. We'll start standing on our right foot. I'll try to mirror this one. So standing on your right foot, find a good spot, a good piece of real estate where it's not too wobbly. And then left foot into tree. So you can go low, medium, or high. You could stay with a kickstand or low, or help it up there and hope you're not too slippery in the tights department today. Stand tall, find a nice place to set your gaze. Whew. It's more challenging for sure on the grass. For 4, and we don't have like a wall to go to or something. I guess we have trees. 3, 2, from here, 1. We're gonna take it into a standing figure 4. So cross the the left ankle all the way over the right knee and sit low. Good. So you can keep your hands at your heart and try to balance. If you want to bring your fingertips to the mat and that helps you balance, you could do that. Keep your butt moving back. Even think of your right heel moving back. Stay here. Just another version like the thread the needle we did earlier. 3. A variety of hip exercises today. 2. And 1. Slowly come back up the way you went down. Give it a shake. See, she's doing it over there too. Other side. Tree pose standing on your left foot. So again, try to find a decent spot. You guys could stand on your blocks. That would make it more wobbly. Okay, not that that's what you want. Okay, bring your right foot into tree. Woohoo. I'll give you a minute.
It might take longer than that.
Okay, lift your heart. Try not to look down because that just takes you down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it into that figure 4. Sit as deep as you can. Flex your right foot a lot. Keep moving your butt back, your left shin back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up. Give it a shake. Okay, let's see where we are. Oh, we have so much time. Okay, come back to chair pose. Again, either feet hip distance or big toes touching. Sit low, reach high. So same as, should be better, right, than that funky chair that we just did on one leg. Your heels are drawing back, your shins are drawing back, butt's drawing back, belly in. Take one more inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or maybe hop it back. Chaturanga, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing. So take your time when you move through those poses. I promise I never go too fast, and I want you to feel everything on the breath and use the alignment. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, and then open up through that right hip. You can bend your right knee, circle the knee around, circle the ankle around. Sorry, there was a B. Those ones I don't like. Okay. Inhale, level off your hips. Step your right foot forward, warrior 2. So right foot comes up between your hands, left heel spins flat, rise up, warrior 2. So I'm back to not mirroring you. I'm gonna really drive you guys crazy, but we're on our right side, right foot forward, right knee open, left thigh back. Good. From here, inhale, hinge forward, back to your side angle pose. Maybe you take a different variation. You could add in a half bind. I don't know where I put my blocks. I'm gonna grab my block. Right, there's a big sale going on at Prema today, and maybe there'll be some blocks if anybody wants to go and grab a block or 2. Manduka mats, 50% off. I mean, really, pretty awesome. Okay, inhale, unwind if you're bound, come back up through warrior 2, and then reverse your warrior, Straighten out through your right leg, make it a reverse triangle. Enjoy this for a moment, just stretching back, firmly rooting down into both feet. Inhale, come back up through center, legs stay the same. Triangle pose. Well, you could shorten your stance slightly, but hinge forward. Again, if you have a block, grab a block if you want it. Open up and really just lean back. So that same we did in that twist earlier, just really finding a nice lean back of the whole torso, back of the head, arm. Scoop your right sit bone towards your left heel. Keep the left thigh moving back. Good. Stay for 4, 3, don't kill me, 2. One more pose in this sequence. We're going to come to half moon. So you can bring your top hand to your hip, gaze down towards your right foot, few little steps in. Again, block may be handy if you have it. Ardha Chandrasana, float that left leg up, keep it super active. Scoop your right sit bone down for 4, 3, 2. Our exit's going to be back to warrior 2, so just stay open to the left, bend your right knee, step it back, rise up, straighten out through your right leg, re-parallel your feet. Are we all good? Okay, we're in a wide leg stance, facing our left. So just so you guys know, like to come out of half moon, it's a lot better on your joints to take it back into warrior 2 like that, even though it's challenging, than to do the little twist around into standing splits. And I teach it both ways, but it's better for your hips to just kind of keep them in that same direction than to have them do that quick twist. Ellen agrees. I know, because I watch her do it. She did. That's how she does it. Okay, clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart, and exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana C, forward fold here with the clasp. You can bend your knees slightly. I'm not going to fold because that's when I lose the earpiece. Keep shifting your weight toward the front of your feet. Really nice. So many heads so close to the mat. Good. Stay for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands to your mat. Inhale, lengthen, and then crawl your fingers forward toward the top of your mat. Turn all 10 toes to face forward. Walk your right foot over to the right, and then set your left knee down for lizard. So you can stay on your hands, or if you can, lower your forearms. Again, you can lower your forearms to a block, and then we'll just stay here for a few breaths. If you like to turn your right foot out to the right, and that feels good, you can do that. So again, another hip variation. Just be mindful of the left psoas, the hip flexor, the one that's stretching over there on the left side, that you don't over stretch it. Take a couple more breaths. Okay, so come back up onto your hands. And we're going to step our, lift your left knee up, step your left foot forward outside of your left hand, so you end up in Malasana, squat at the top of your mat. Good, you guys. And then bring your hands behind your head, like when we were laying on the ground. Open your elbows wide. Inhale, just lean back a little bit like cow, stretch. And then exhale, hug your elbows in, chin to chest like cat. Inhale like cow. Keep pressing your knees open. Exhale, round in. 2 more like this. Inhale. Oh, feels good. Exhale, at least to me. Inhale 1 more time. And exhale. And then just come to neutral. Bring your hands to your heart and stand up. Heel toe your feet back to hip distance and parallel. And we'll go for side two. Let's sit lower tie chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold in. Inhale. Exhale, step or float back through a vinyasa. Maybe at this point it means straight to down dog. Is it time to go? You gotta do the other side. I don't think it's 10 yet. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step forward for warrior two. Yeah, you guys got time. You got 10 minutes. And you can even take your own Shavasana if you want. Ah, there's like snacks over there and stuff. I think there's pizza. I think it's early for pizza. Haven't even had a really good cup of coffee yet because I didn't know if I could make it for an hour and a half at the park. And I like coffee. Oh, okay, you guys, hinge forward, come back to your Parsvakonasana. If you want to take the half bind, take the half bind. Keep peeling open, draw your belly in. If you're bound, unbind. Inhale, back up through warrior two, and then exhale into reverse. Straighten out through your left leg. Keep reaching back, stretch from your left hip all the way up through the ribs, through the fingertips. And then inhale to center, both legs still straight. Make any adjustments that you need. And then triangle pose. Peel open. All right, enjoy this one. Scoop your left sit bone down towards your right heel. Move your left thigh back at the same time. And then lean back like there was a nice wall behind you that could catch you. Keep drawing your belly in, rolling your shoulders back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Half moon. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Look towards your left toes. Take as many little steps as it takes to get there. And then find your Ardha Chandrasana. Flex through your right foot, engage your right quad, scoop your left sit bone down like you've been doing. Stay for 4, navel in, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna lower into warrior two. So hips stay nice and externally rotated open. You step your right foot way back. You're in warrior two. And then straighten out through your left leg. Parallel your feet. I'm gonna turn this way, so I'm turning the same way as you guys. We'll take Prasarita Padottanasana D. So inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale on your forward fold. Try to grab for your big toes with your peace sign fingers, index, middle fingers. If that doesn't happen for you, you can hold your ankles. Pull yourself in. Try to release your head and neck. I don't know if you're at home and you want to try a headstand. I don't think you guys probably want to do a headstand out here. It's kind of weird, but like if you're at home, Barb, and you want to do it, you can. Just don't take out any furniture or pets. Good. Keep tipping your weight toward the front of your feet. Stay for 4, 3, 2. Of course, I don't see you guys, but if you're up, come down. Inhale, find length, and then crawl to the front of the mat. So your left foot is forward, your right leg is back. Set up for lizard. Move the left foot a little more to the left. Release the right knee. Come down onto your forearms if it's possible. And then we'll breathe for a little. You can turn those left toes out to the left. What'd you say? Oh, I know, it's getting, the sun's peeking out. Okay, you guys, let's come back onto your hands. Let's try that step forward one more time. Lift your right knee up. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. We're back in Malasana, right? You should all be able to squat and get up. That's really important, especially like, I just hear people during the Zoom time, like, oh, I threw out my back because you just bend down to get something. Like you should be able to squat down to get something, right? You guys all look good. Stretch your right arm out to the right. Keep it to the inside of your right leg. Open up with your left arm. Take a half bind if that's in your practice, or even a full bind. Good. Soften down through your shoulders. Keep squeezing your butt down. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. We'll do the other side. Reach your left arm out to the left. Connect it to the inside of your left leg. Peel open. Take a bind, half bind, only if you want to. You don't have to. You could even take a look down toward your left hand if your neck is tired. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, and let's see. Stand it on up again. No hands if possible. Okay, just for my guys in the back, it's 9:53. So we'll just keep going, and you guys get in what we can. Okay, let's skip the chair pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or float back through your vinyasa. Apparently it's sun tanning time. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Open up through your hip again. Take what you need. And then level off your hips. Step your right foot forward. Set your left knee down. Move. Inhale on today. Just reach your arms to the sky. And then we're gonna take a twist to the right. So you can bring your right hand to your right thigh. Inhale to get long, and then exhale, prayer twist. Left elbow comes across, hands into prayer. And then decide from here. You can keep your back knee down. You could tuck your left toes, lift your left knee up. It creates a little more of a balance issue, but it's a good pose. Any arm variations you like. Just keep hugging that right hip back, lifting the left thigh. Good. Stay for 4. Keep breathing. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands. Shorten your, lift your left knee up if it's not already up, and we'll come to Parsvottanasana. So shorten your stance and straighten both legs. So like what we did at the beginning, but definitely a shorter stance. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Thanks, ladies. Nice to meet you. Exhale, fold in here. If you're at home and you have 2 blocks and you want to have your hands on blocks, you can. Keep rooting both feet down, especially the back heel. Why do they wait till the end of class, like the second half of class, to come with the lawn mowers and blowers? Okay, from here, inhale, lengthen, find your way back into a normal length lunge. So just kind of tippy toe that left foot back, and then move the right foot over toward the left for pigeon. That's right, it's the good news and the bad news. We get to put our butt down, but it's still a pigeon. Check that your right knee. Are you okay? If you need to take a different pose, take a different pose, Mike, for sure. Okay. We gotcha. Okay, right knee open to the right, left thigh way back. Go ahead and fold in any way you like. I'm gonna time it 10 minutes. No, just kidding. Just kidding. So everybody stay here. Let me just go check, make sure nobody tries to talk to me. Oh, keep flexing your right foot if you can, and pressing the inside or the pinky edge of your right foot down. Squeeze knee to knee. Couple more breaths. Inhale, peel yourself up, and then sit into your right hip. Bring your left leg forward. We're gonna come to Agni Stambhasana, double pigeon with the right leg on top. So swing that left leg all the way forward. Bring the left shin parallel to the front of your mat and stack your right ankle up on top. So if that's too much, you could go with the hybrid block option. If you have one, the block would be out here kind of in front of your left knee, and you could set your right foot on the block, or you could take Sukhasana where your right foot is just down on the mat. All those choices. Here we go. Fold in if you can. If you want to, 1 minute. Only 1 minute. 60 seconds. 50 now. Lengthen through your spine. Keep the feet active. I'm taking geometry this year. It's not going to be fun.
You need a math class to be in the program. She went through all high school without math.
Really?
So she had to go to junior college to take a math class. And then she could get it.
I can't believe she went through all high school with no math class. And look at that, we're done with our minute. Inhale, feel yourself up. So just carefully unwind. However you want to make it back to down dog. Let's all try to make it back to a down dog so we can shake out that right hip. Then you sweep the left leg back again into pigeon and rewind. Give it a good shake. If flip dog is in your practice and you want to flip it, flip it. And then we'll all meet back in our full length down dog. We're going to start with that twist, so don't start with pigeon. Step your left foot forward, set your right knee down. We'll all set it up with the back knee down, and then you have the option to lift it up. I feel like now we're like, all in the whole group, all those loyal Prema people. Okay, right hand on the right thigh, left arm up to the sky. Hinge forward and twist to your left. We miss you guys at home on Zoom. One day we'll all get to be in person again. We'll get to play music in class and all that good stuff. If you want to lift the back knee, lift the back knee. You don't have to do it even if you did it on the first side. Keep drawing your belly in. Inhale, think length, and exhale, twist. If your hands are in prayer, try to pull the heels of your hands back to soften your shoulders. Stay for 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Release your hands, frame your left foot, shorten your stance and straighten out through both legs. Pyramid, Parsvottanasana. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, forehead to shin. We'll stay for a few breaths. Keep hugging that left hip back like that someone came around, put their thumb in your hip crease and sucking it back. Press into your right heel like you want to scrape it to the right, but it can't really move. Stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to find your way back into a lunge position. Just lengthen it out, and then into pigeon on your left side. Wiggling left foot to the left. And just take a moment. I'm not starting the timer right away. So just set it up. Check that your left knee is wider than your left hip. Wiggle your right leg back. And then as you're ready, fold in. We did 10 minutes on this side, right? Only 1 minute on the Agni. Oh, I have a teacher that likes to put you in the hip openers for 5 minutes. It's just, it feels good when it's done. It's just long. Yeah.
Wednesday of the month, we would sit into, I don't know if it's 5 minutes, but we'd sit into it. It was a good time.
Yeah, for sure in a yin class. I know sometimes staying in the things is more painful than just doing the hard things.
I didn't like yin after that. I mean, it took me a long time. I like yin now, but I didn't like yin.
Yeah. And there's a difference, I think, between yin and restorative. Yin is still more intense. Restorative is a little more comfy. Okay, you guys, inhale, peel yourself up. What do you guys at home think about yin? Okay. Swing your right leg forward, and then your right leg is going to become the bottom leg in your Agni Sambhasana. So right leg on the bottom, left leg on the top. Really try to get that left foot to hang over the right knee if you can, and stack your shins. Maybe pick your butt up and scooch it back a little. And then fold in. And if fully stacked isn't good for you, right, you could even, maybe there's a block here. That's a prop. I like the one in front of the leg. Oh, I better set the time. Today I'm going to read all the syllabus. All the syllabuses. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Syllabi, so I can keep my daughter in line, because I feel like there's pros and cons to being at home, but one of the cons I think is like things could slip through the cracks easier.
Does she still have a film class?
No. She has a theater class.
Oh,
But it's different because LAUSD went to a block schedule, which is kind of cool. So I don't have to go to every class every day, which I think is better for the teachers too, you know, like, but it's, you know, like, I feel like it's just new. Slowly come up. If you want to take it back and do a shake out, shake it out. If you want to stay sitting and just kind of shake it out, shake it out. I feel like there might be more homework on each night, because, like, you know, it's like you're only seeing each class twice a week, so they're gonna just give it to you. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go to Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated twist. So cross your right leg over your left, bend your left heel in, or keep your left leg straight. Either way is fine. Right fingers behind your back. Inhale, left arm up to the sky, and then exhale, twist that torso. Either bring the left elbow across or grab on with the crook of your elbow. And just find that nice twist. Really root your right foot down. And then inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, find the twist. Full breath. One more inhale. And exhale, return through center, and we'll just switch sides. I won't make you do the fancy James Brown's been around thing. Let's just cross the left foot over, right? The left leg's gonna cross over there, yeah. Me trying to mirror them again, so okay. Left fingers behind you, inhale, right arm up to the sky. The poor people who are watch this later on Nama stream. Turn to your left, bring your right elbow either across or use the crook of your elbow. Inhale. And exhale. So each time you inhale, sit a little taller. And each time you exhale, draw your shoulders back. Try to twist from your mid and upper back. One more breath in. And exhale, release, just return to center. Again, you can stretch out your legs, give them a shake. Yeah, the new platform that we're gonna be on, not this Nama stream, it's really cool. It's really easy to work. I've been using it for another studio that I teach at, and like you can pick your teacher and you can find your class. I gotta keep improving my audience. Is like, bring the soles of your feet together, Baddha Konasana, knees apart. Yeah, even Mike can use it. Inhale.
Well, we'll see.
Hinge forward. I'd rather have you guys come to the classes when I'm teaching them, so I can see your faces, whether I'm looking online or straight at you. There's something to be said for live action. A couple more breaths here. Okay, inhale, slowly come up. And then keep your right heel in, stretch your left leg out, Janu Sirsasana. So try to keep it on the mat, I guess. Yeah. What? Oh, I was gonna say, do we not like? I had to see what the rumblings were about. Okay, good. Inhale, reach your right arm up, and exhale, hinge forward. Go for the outside of your left foot if you can. Fold in. If the twisting action is too much, just come forward over your left leg. We got both your poses in today then, because I think you've told me you like half moon too. In 90 minutes, you get a lot of poses in. It's nice though, because then there's time to stay in stretches a little bit longer too. Keep lengthening as you fold. Couple more breaths. This is a great pose because it's hitting so many places. Like lots of times I feel it in my low back as I'm twisting, or for sure in the hamstring of the extended leg, maybe in the hip with the one with the bent knee. Okay, inhale, slowly peel up and just switch sides. Try to open that left knee, firm up through the right quad, stretch the left arm up to the sky, inhale, and exhale, fold or twist and fold. Just keep checking in while we stay here and breathe. Each time you inhale, try to find more length. Exhale, fold it deeper, add a little twist. Couple more breaths, if you can find any more length. Inhale, peel yourself up. And then we're going to switch sides again. This time take a little wider opening with your left leg. And we're going to take an open side stretch, not really a twist, I guess. Drop your drop your right arm to the inside of your right leg. Now I'm back to not mirroring, I guess. Lift your arm, left arm up and over. Yeah. So what did I say? Which foot is in? Did I not switch? No. Okay, right foot in. Let's go right foot in, right. Right foot in, left leg out. Sorry, I just confused myself. We'll do both sides. So do this side, whatever side it is for you. Just keep leaning back. So keep taking that top shoulder back. Maybe top hand behind the head will help with that. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up and switch sides. So again, if I confused you, whichever side is the other side for you. Set it up, just kind of create a little more open space, and then take your side stretch. I know, I was trying to find a blanket that was a little wider, but then it doesn't go to the back. Yeah. I know, I was actually looking at those round mats this week thinking this might be nice in our living room. I never have to pick it up. The cat will love it. He loves to go on the yoga mat. As soon as I get off, he's on. We just have wood floors through our whole house. No, so he goes for like the bath mat in the bathroom, or the yoga mat comes down, he's in heaven. One more full breath in here. Exhale, get as deep as you can. And then inhale, rise up through center. But they're kind of pretty too. They have some with like the pretty color, ombre-ish designs and stuff. They're still $120. So go to Prema today, and Manduka mats are half off, but I don't think they have the fancy ones. I don't know. I haven't been there. I don't think she has the brown ones. Inhale, reach up. Both legs out in front of you. Sorry if I didn't say that. Paschimottanasana. Take your forward fold, even it out. Oh, maybe he can keep it going for Shavasana. There's music. What'd you say? Ah. Oh, okay. It's nice. The singing is nice. It's better than the working out people that we had a few weeks ago. Yeah, no, you three weren't here, but there was a kind of a trainer coach lady. Yeah. She was loud. Oh yeah. I mean, she was doing her job, but we were like, come on, it's like Shavasana. Couple more breaths. Maybe inhale, back off slightly, find a little more length, and exhale, hold it in. Inhale, look towards your toes. Oh, nice breeze. Peel yourself up. Bend your knees and slowly come down onto your back for a bridge pose. Okay, you guys, bend your knees, feet about hip distance and parallel. The time has come to lie back down. We'll take bridge, walk your heels back towards your butt enough that you can like graze your heel with your middle finger. If you're at home, if you like to put a block between your thighs, you can. And then slowly press into your feet. Lift your hips, send your tailbone toward the back of your knees. Wriggle your shoulders underneath you as much as you can. And then find your bridge. Keep your chin off of your chest as you move your chest towards your chin. I don't know about this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale, gently lower. We'll do one more, so just take a moment if you want to separate your feet and knock your knees together. It's Saturday though, right? Okay, one more back bend. If you have props, have blocks, want to go supported, you can go supported. If you want to take an Urdhva Dhanurasana, if you have extra energy and it's in your practice, you can. I'll take another bridge. Here we go. As you're ready, lift. Settle in. Keep lifting up through the sternum. Pressing down through the feet. For 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're up in an Urdhva, really slowly, carefully come down from your bridge. If you're supported on blocks, remove your blocks. And then everybody take the feet wide and let the knees knock together. And just stay for a couple breaths. Any arm variations you like. If you're at home and you want to cactus your arms here at the park, maybe you want to take your hands to your body so you don't have to lie them on the grass yet. Whatever you like. And then just keep your feet wide, separate your knees, take a few easy windshield wipers side to side. And then come back to center. Cross your right knee over your left. Lift your hips, shift your hips slightly to the right, and then draw your knees in and drop them to the left. Final supine twist. I feel water, but I don't know. It's not raining, is it? Stretch your right arm out to the right so your right shoulder softens nicely down to the mat. And just enjoy the twist for a couple breaths. Take one more inhale. Exhale, slowly back up through center. Uncross. Cross your left knee over your right. Lift those hips, move them slightly to the left, and then draw the knees in and drop them to the right. Stretch out through the left arm or bring it into cactus shape. Close your eyes and breathe. Not too much efforting going on here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, slowly back up to center. Uncross your legs and just hug both knees in. And take one last symmetrical pose that sounds good to you. So it could be this, could be happy baby, could be legs up the wall, just straight up to the sky, maybe Supta Baddha Konasana. So lots of choices, just something where your legs are even and you can just start to soften your breath. And just take a few breaths wherever you are. If you like to use props or even move to a wall, if you're at home for legs up the wall for Shavasana, you can start to go there. And then just everybody, as you're ready, maybe this is your Shavasana or you want to adjust your position, stretch your legs long. Let your arms rest comfortably a few inches away from your sides. Soften down, release all of the effort. Let the breath go, let the mind go. And give yourself these last few minutes to rest. Shavasana. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Start to invite subtle movements back into your body. Gently wiggle your fingers, your toes. As you're feeling ready for something deeper, stretch your arms up over your head. Take a big long stretch from end to end, fingertips to toe tips. And then from there, draw your knees in. Take a moment, roll to either side in fetal pose, and or just make your way up to a comfortable seat, which is where we will all meet. Feeling grounded, yet lifted at the same time. Let's all finish with one big collective sigh. Please take a deep inhale through your nose and pause at the top. Sip in a little more. And open mouth exhale, sigh it out. Gather your hands together at heart center, sealing in your practice. Gently bow your chin towards your heart in a gesture of gratitude towards yourselves, your yoga practice, and the yogis around you. Thank you all so much for coming out, sharing your practices with me this morning. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a great rest of your weekend. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody. You can unmute yourselves on Zoom if you want to say hi. I'm going to try to stop the recording. So I think I know how to do that.